Well, hello. Welcome to our Thursday Live. I am Jerry Dreessen and the Executive Director for the Association of PEMF Professionals. And those of you that are watching for the very first time, this is where we talk about PEMF. And our association is all about helping you with your PEMF, whether you're working with humans, whether you're working with small or large animals. There are lots of things that we deal with. Our certifications, our going out, working into politics, helping those of you that use this as a business to get your businesses up and running. So we are kind of pro business. Would we be like a chamber? I don't know. Are we the PEMF Chamber of Commerce? But again, we're also international. So there are 16 countries that we're part of. The United States is one of them. And those of you in Canada today, hello. And feel free today to drop in and comment along the way, because today is I think we're going to call it our annual spring cleaning. But it is all about kind of walking through the state of the union for our association. So I'll be walking through the things that we're involved in, just kind of touching bases on that and allowing you to just drop in and ask a question. I'll be more than happy to answer that as well. And those of you that have been a part of us for a while, you know that we just finished up our series, excuse me, on the who, what, when, where, and why of PEMF. And thanks for those of you that have been dropping comments in and asking questions and, being a part of what we do. And some things that you can do, of course, is like and share. So we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. So you can go to those places where we're streaming and you can click like, you can share that with your group of people or with your tribe. And that's what's helping us grow. So thank you very much for doing that. So with that, let's get started. We have this thing called a website. It's the PEMF Professionals, and you are invited to come and take a look, all the things that we got. But also, just like we show on the blue arrow here, if you are in the business of PEMF, then you need to be a member of the AOPP. Like I said, it's international. We provide education. If you are a PEMF manufacturer and you just happen to catch this video, we would love to be your educational resource. We'd love to do the certifications for you. In fact, we have all of these certifications already set up. They're running. We have people that are certified. They get to add to their website that they're a member of the AOPP. They can grab any one of these logos that they're certified in and add it to their website to show that they are indeed certified with that. And we've got our first hello. All right, Rob, thanks. Hello. How's Alberta doing? And we are all about getting you out there and getting you educated, getting you certified, so that when you knock on doors and you are running a business, that you've got your certification. There are a couple of PEMF companies that are out there that do this too, but some of them don't. And it's a whole lot easier when you are cold calling or you're trying to get into a trade show or an event, that you come certified with what you do. It's like a doctor walking into a place with a diploma, or when people go to see that doctor, they see the diplomas on the wall. You may have gone through and know things, but until you've been tested on them and that you've been certified and you've got the like, I guess the sheepskin, then you know that other people, when they see that, it elevates you up to the next level of the know, like, and trust. And again, if you got a website that talks about what you do, if you've got a link like the AOPP member, people can click on that. It takes you to the website where it is your information on the website as a member. Then again, that's one more piece of the puzzle to help people identify you as the expert in your field. So come see us, come get certified. We've got a general one. So if you just want to know, what is PEMF, what's it all about, or you are thinking about getting a machine and just using it on yourself or one of your animals, that's a great initial way to get started. But again, you can work on, if you're working with animals, we've got these great programs here that are taught by professionals that do this themselves. I don't do the small animal and I don't do the large animal. We have experts that do that for a living. I jump in, I do the human side because that's what I do with on a daily basis. So that's a little bit about our certification courses. And of course, as a member, then you'll get our newsletter that comes out. And inside that are all of the things that are relevant to, what's happening in the PEMF world. And also links to stuff that's inside our website where you can do do more things, learn more things. I have interviews that are there. We talk about how to get past the gatekeeper, how to work with a chiropractor, how to help build up your website so that it is seen better in the search engines. We even have where if you don't have a website, we'll make one for you. So we even have that option too. So kind of a all around service area. And those of you that are members probably know that we now have our merch site that's up. I've been kind of hinting at it. We've got, of course, our mugs here, the AOPP mugs. This is one of the big ones, which is really cool. For those of you that are travelers, we've got some really cool little mugs here that you can drop in your car and the little sippy lid on there. I just got this. And thanks, Lauren. She's been sending me things. So it's like every other day is like Christmas. I've got a new thing from our merch place. So it's a lot of fun. But it's a great way to show off your certification and membership too. Especially if you're going to be, we've got jackets and hats and things like that can go along with your business too. The goal of the AOPP was to be, we started out thinking just national, but like I said, now we're international. So we're breaking out into Europe. So those of you that may be seeing this live over in Europe, hello. Where are you? You're already in the evening over there. But the idea is to come together as a group and unify, and we are here to help you do that. And the other way that we can help you out is, drum roll please, we have hit over 1,000. Our goal was 1,000, and we hit it. We hit it out of the park. We're at 1,061. As far as the change.org, the petition to clarify the distinction between PEMF and veterinary medicine. If you go and you scan the QR code that you see, I guess that's up above me here, it will take you to the change.org. And just below this, you can see where it says why this petition matters. If you scroll past that, it'll spell out, Lauren did a really good job writing out what the petition's all about, but then it also identifies the 4 people in their states that have stopped the progression of PEMF as businesses, that they're trying to make it only be for veterinarians only. even though you can still use it on your own animals, but you can't, as I said, that you can't pick this hoop up and set it right over here on somebody else's animal. They're saying that you don't know how to do that, even though if you're certified. And so we're trying to educate too. We are brand new in their minds. Like there's this this international organization that certifies. So our whole purpose of this is to give them an idea that there are all of these people out there that they probably don't even realize that there's this movement and that there is a national organization. I need to say international organization that helps educate and best practices. So I don't know how it is outside the United States, if there are any boards like that or anybody that can kind of put the kibosh on what you do, but let us know. We're there for you too. So continue signing it. I mean, change.org kind of lays out what the next goal is, which would be 1,500, and that would be awesome. I thought getting 1,000 would be awesome, and you guys knocked it out of the park. So thank you so much for liking and sharing us and getting your friends and waking up other people to help us with this. If you go to this website, you'll see what the states are, and we have previous live streams that we've done where we go into more detail on this too. So feel free to, go to YouTube or go to Facebook on our live feeds and just do a history search on the veterinary medicine change.org, sign the petition. I think those are some of the keywords there. Some of the other things we're looking at as far as spring cleaning, those are the things that are still on the floor that we're working with, but we're cleaning up. And the I'm going to pop this one up here real quick. In Nebraska, so she's following this very closely. Yep. Have there been any conversations with Nebraska on this issue yet? We're still knocking on doors. Nobody has opened the door to us to talk. We're there. We're ready. Hello, are you there? As soon as they want to have a conversation with us, there are 3 of us that would love to be in a Zoom call with them. So again, if you go to the petition, in fact, let me just real quick here. I'm going to, let's see here. Let me just open this up and go to the change.org, and I'm just going to so we've got the maybe I can drop this in. No, I can't. Oh, I can share the screen. There we go. Let me swap out the screen real quick since you asked, and this is Q&A. I'm going to go over here and add a new screen and grab that window, which is this guy. There we go. So this is at the bottom of the change.org. And again, this is where Lauren wrote out what it's all about. There's a letter that you can write and send in as well to the people. But we've got Gary in Oklahoma. We've got Dana in Missouri. We've got the Nebraska board and Dr. Tesmer. We're awaiting responses. That's what it says. However, the reason I wanted to bring this up is if any of you watching this know these people or know somebody that's on the Nebraska board, we would love to have a conversation just to let them know that we are here as a organization that's doing the training, because in their minds, they probably don't even know that this is happening. So it's all about education. So I'm assuming that they're, ignorant to what's happening and the things that you can do to help us out. If you're watching this video and you go, oh, I know Dana, or I know Gary, or I know Tim, knock on their door and tell them that we would love to have a talk with them, because we agree. We want to have people using PEMF that know what they're doing, that know best practices, what they shouldn't do, when, not when. Those are all the things we cover on the certification side. And we alluded to some of that too during our educational series. But I think if they know that we are who we are and what we do, and they see what our certification programs are all about, they would have absolutely no problem allowing you to continue to do what you've been doing before somebody on the board put the kibosh on it. And I'm hoping that they only did it out of best interest versus somebody who has a hidden agenda. I hate to drop that in there, but we've seen a lot of businesses get pushed down because somebody that has the authority overrides decisions. And so again, the more that we can do to push this forward would be great. So I'll stop sharing that. I'll bring up the presentation again. Back to where we were, but I'm glad you asked that question, because it did allow me to do that. Hold on a second here. I'm going to knock out some of these screens because I can't see where I am. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. It's going to be that one. There we go. Okay. I need to be a little bit quicker swapping on the fly like that. Okay, where were we? Oh, yes. And then Ashley has an update here too. Yeah, and that's our whole point, is whether or not they have the time or the resources to do all of this. So if you can imagine a board by the stroke of a pen now saying these thousands of, tens of thousands of animals that current PEMF owners and businesses have been working with are now off limits. So now they're all yours. And they're already busy. They don't have time. Excuse me. They don't have time to do all of this and the workload. So, that might be another thing to do if you're in those areas, in Missouri and Oklahoma and Nebraska, to talk to the vets that are saying, are you, did you hear that this happened? Some of them may not even know that it occurred. And to say, hey, can you help us get to the board so that we can let them know kind of what a nightmare you've created just for the vets that are trying to do their business. So you can see how much of a rat's nest this is becoming for a lot of people. But thanks, Ashley, for chiming in today. Continue to sign this, like and share it. Those are definitely the key things. And then as we move forward through the year, I'll throw this one out there too. We had a really great PEMF Con last year. We had some great speakers. We definitely want to do that again, whether we're going to be live for it or virtual like we did. That's still kind of up in the air. But we had such a great response to it. Yeah, we definitely want to do it. Also, if you know any manufacturers that are having conventions, we would love to be present at those. In fact, we would love to come in and talk about what we do, or even do presentations where we're doing breakout sessions. So, if we want to do a breakout session on how to work on cats, or on large animals or humans. We've definitely gone in and done that before. If you know a manufacturer that is having some sort of a get together, we would love to be a part of that. And yes, we are going to be at MagnaCon, which is the MagnaWave and Aura Wellness. They have a convention, and we are present there. We have a booth. We've done some breakout sessions with them too. So if you know someone that does something like MagnaCon too, we would love to be a part of that, even if it's virtual. So reach out to us and let us know that those are available. We'd love to be a part of it. So just a quick rundown on what's going on, and that is, I think, our spring cleaning. Some things that you can do: spread the word. You have your communities that do PEMF. If you see somebody that is doing PEMF, ask them if they even know about our national, international organization, and to reach out to us. You can also continue to help us out by just going in, and we have a blog. If you can share the blog, you can make copies of it and post it or link to it. You can hop on Facebook and same thing, Instagram. If you can do that, what it does, those of you who've heard me say this before, is it tells those individual clips or like the Facebook Live that people are watching and are engaged. And then the algorithms will help push that into other people's feeds. So if you are a person that has a PEMF machine or infrared, you're probably seeing us show up in your feed. It's because of the things that we're doing here with the like and share. If you are not a member, if you're interested in knowing more about us, always reach out. Lauren and I we see these emails when they come in, but info@pemfprofessionals.com, that'll get you right into our mailbox, and we can, take a look what's going on there. But if you want to jump in and become a member, it's really easy to do. You just hop on the website, choose which certification system you want when you become a member, and they go through the program, get certified. Then you get access to the back door of all the things we've got back there. We have a really cool discount program for members where you can save on travel and hotels and food and I think fuel. I'm not sure if there's any gas cards, but that'd be great if there was. And as always, thank you again for your time today. And I look forward to meeting with you next week. Our goal here for the next probably April, May is to get one or two really great speakers coming in to talk about why they use PEMF, so you can kind of hear from some of the greats. I've got a couple of them lined up saying, yes, they do want to do it, but we don't have a date yet as far as putting that together. So that is some things to look forward to in the future. And with that, thank you so much. And we will see you next week. Take care.